Updated on February 27, 2019, 4:45 p.m. Eastern Time. While there weren't athletic taking place on the first day of the event, there are still things that we learned today. There are statements from NFL team officials that can help us determine team needs, but the biggest part of the day was the weigh-ins. Today we got the running backs and offensive linemen, plus a few other prospects. Of course, at Rotoworld we are largely here for fantasy football, so let's start with the running back group. There were a few surprises to me, perhaps no bigger than Washington RB Myles Gaskin checking in at 205 pounds. That's more weight than most were anticipating. In the table below, you'll get the height, weight, BMI, and size comparisons. If the table doesn't fit in your browser, there is a bar on the bottom to scroll to the right. Running back weigh-ins, running back HT inches, WT BMI size comparisons. Alex Barnes 6'0", 0.5, 226, 30.2. David Johnson, Joe Mixon, Bo Scarborough, Kalen Ballage, Alexander Madison 5', 10.5, 70.5, 221, 31.3. Devontae Booker, Rashad Penny, Cedric Benson, Ben Tate, Benny Snell 5', 10.5, 70.5, 224, 31.7. Nick Chubb, Darius Geis, Rashard Mendenhall, Stephen Ridley, Bryce Love 5'9", 6'9", 229.5. Steve Slayton, Andre Ellington, Jordan Todman, Ahmad Bradshaw, Damian Harris 5'10", 70, 216, 31. Alvin Kamara, Kareem Hunt, Rex Burkhead, Elijah McGuire, Darrell Henderson 5'8", 68.5, 208, 31.2. Jerick McKinnon, Devontae Freeman, Amir Abdullah, Trey Mason, David Montgomery 5'10", 70, 222, 31.9. Alfred Morris, Alex Collins, Christine Michael, Robert Turbin, Devin Singletary 7.5, 69,203, 30. Amir Abdullah, James White, Theo Riddick, David Wilson, Dexter Williams 5'11", 71, 212, 29.6. Dalvin Cook, Joseph Adai, Kerryon Johnson, Sony Michel, Elijah Holyfield 10.5, 70.5, 217, 30.7. Sony Michel, Alex Collins, Devontae Booker, Rashad Penny, Jalen Moore 10.5, 70.5, 212, 30. Marlon Mack, Lamar Miller, Kenneth Dixon, Rex Burkhead, James Williams 9.5, 69.5, 197, 28.7. LaShawn McCoy, Reggie Bush, Andre Ellington, Theo Riddick, Jordan Scarlett 10.5, 70.5, 208, 29.4. Felix Jones, Bilal Powell, Shane Vereen, Paul Perkins, Joshua Jacobs 5'10", 70, 220, 31.6. Kareem Hunt, Alfred Morris, Alex Collins, Christine Michael, Justice Hill 9.5, 69.5, 198, 28.8. LaShawn McCoy, Reggie Bush, Andre Ellington, Theo Riddick, Karen Higdon 5'9", 6'9", 206, 30.4. Aaron Jones, Duke Johnson, Jerick McKinnon, Amir Abdullah, LJ Scott 6, 0.5, 72.5, 227, 30.4. David Johnson, Joe Mixon, Jordan Howard, Carlos Williams, Mike Weber 9.5, 69.5, 211, 30.7. Bishop Sankey, Paul Perkins, Cameron Artist Payne, Elijah McGuire, Miles Sanders 10.5, 70.5, 211, 29.8. Dalvin Cook, Kerryon Johnson, Sony Michel, Lamar Miller, Myles Gaskin 5'9", 6'9", 205, 30.3. James White, Amir Abdullah, Jordan Todman, Kadim Carey, Nick Brosette 5'11", 72, 209, 28.3. Jeremy Langford, Daniel Lasco, Glenn Coffey, Storm Johnson, Kadri Allison 6, 0.5, 72.5, 228, 30.5. Carlos Williams, Jeremy Hill, Jordan Howard, Toby Gerhart, Rodney Anderson 6, 0.5, 72.5, 224, 30.0. Todd Gurley, David Johnson, CJ Pro Size, Andre Brown, Raquel Armstead 5'11", 71, 221, 30.8. Roy Halou, Cedric Benson, Devontae Booker, Rashad Penny, Tony Pollard 11.5, 71.5, 210, 28.9. DeMarco Murray, Joseph Adai, Mike Gillially, Wendell Smallwood, Travis Homer 10.5, 70.5, 201, 28.4. Reggie Bush, Jamal Charles, Ronald Jones, Chris Johnson, Travion Williams 5'8", 6'8", 206, 31.3. Devontae Freeman, DeAndre Washington, Giovanni Bernard, Trey Mason First Team All-THICC, BMI 1, David Montgomery 2, Benny Snell 3, Joshua Jacobs 4, Travion Williams 5, Alexander Mattison 6, Darrell Henderson 7, Damian Harris 8, Raquel Armstead 9, Mike Weber 10, Elijah Holyfield 2019 RBs who cleared 220 pounds, Kadri Allison 228, LJ Scott 227, Alex Barnes 226, Benny Snell Jr. 224, Rodney Anderson 224, David Montgomery 222, Alexander Mattison 221, Reichwell Armstead 221, and Joshua Jacobs 220. Offensive line weigh-ins. I'm not going to give comparisons for every offensive lineman because you guys just don't care, but here are the size comparisons. HT, WT, AL. For the prospects who have day one equity at the moment, OT Andre Dillard, 6'5", 315, 33.5, equals Mitchell Schwartz, Michael Orr, Jake Matthews, DJ. Humphries OT Cody Ford, 6', 3.75, 329, 34, equals Jason Pinkston, James Carpenter, Jamin Brown, Cody Ford, 6', 3.75, 329, 34, equals Laken Tomlinson, Joe Dahl, Jarvis Harrison OT Dalton Risner, 6', 4.75, 312, 34, equals Mitchell Schwartz, Dwayne Brown, Laramie Tunsil, DJ. Humphries Ogden Jenkins, 6', 4.5, 310, 34, equals Laken Tomlinson, R.E. Kawangio, Quinn Ojanakasi Garrett Bradbury, 6', 4.9, 306, 31.75, equals Russell Bodini, Samson Sattel, J.D. Walton, John Sullivan OT Greg Little, 6', 5.25, 310, 35.25, equals Jack Conklin, Eugene Monroe, Khalif Barnes, Sean Coleman OT Jawan Taylor, 6'5", 312, 35.1, equals Jack Conklin, Orlando Franklin, Eugene Monroe, TJ. Clemmings OT Jonah Williams, 6', 4.5, 302, 33.6, equals Michael Orr, DJ. Humphries, David Bakhtiari, Teron Armstead OT Titus Howard, 6'5", 322, 34, equals Trent Williams, Anthony Davis, Jordan Mills, Jonathan Martin OT Yadni Kahuste, 6', 4.9, 312, 34, equals Laramie Tunsil, Trent Williams, Jordan Mills, Jonathan Martin. If you'd like to see any other comparisons, hit me up on Twitter, @HaydenWinks. If you haven't checked out the other work on the site, make sure you do. Josh Norris had a great piece on the NFL Combine, including a minimum threshold that's produced great NFL success for offensive linemen. Chris Crawford also walked through the differences between scouting in the NFL and in the MLB, which was an interesting cross-sport perspective that I've never seen before. If you want to see where the prospects are expected to go, check out Thor Nystrom's Mock Draft 1.0 or visit my Twitter to see mine. I also have a ton of research on college stats in the NFL Combine, and what each metric means for NFL success in the NFL Draft Analytics series. If you're here just for the 2019 draft class, then I have a bunch of player profiles in the stat reports. Lastly, support Josh Norris, Thor Nystrom, and Mark Lindquist on the Rotoworld podcasts. Evan Silva just joined Josh to discuss 5 of the top running backs in the class. I also hopped on with Josh Norris to discuss how analytics plays a role during. There's a ton more coming, so subscribe.